Shalom, Koholoyim La, Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Also, the bonus of GMS and honors to you, Akim. Peace and bless you, brothers and sisters that listen. The Church of the Firstborn, the hopeful elect, man. Koholoyim La, Yahweh Bashim El Shai. 2025, man. 2025. We made it to another year. As soon as the year came in, it came in with a bang, man. You know, I try to post as much as I can in the news. In the community posts, posted a lot of news articles, things that happened New Year's Eve, so-called New Year's Eve, and in the new year, man. And as soon as the year came in, you had lightning strikes, the Empire State Building, the U.S. Capitol, terrorist attack, New Orleans, terrorist attack in Las Vegas in front of a Trump hotel in a cyber truck, right? You got Montenegro, Trinidad and Tobago, violence, emergency, that famous club in Queens, that demonic ass club, that's one of the well-known clubs, 10 people shot, man. So these are that evil times. And also, I just posted as well, the FBI seized the largest stockpile of explosives in history from a Virginia home. So seeing these signs, seeing these omens, seeing these tokens, what time period are we living in 2025, man? The Most High already showed you what's going to happen for the rest of the year, man. Things that the attacks is going to intensify, man. That's why you have to remain circumspect, remain in these scriptures, aka the secret place of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, man. The time is short. You Israelites that was bullshitting, you're not paying attention, you look at this as entertainment, you're going to get caught out there, man. We've been saying this for the longest. We've been blowing the trumpet for the longest. And we are in that time, man. You also have disease X on the loose. And I said this in the video 2025. Video I dropped for 2025, that these things we've been saying it for the longest, man. We said there was going to be false flags. We said there's going to be terrorist attacks. We said there's going to be racial tensions and civil war and civil unrest, right? Yeah, the elite is bringing it. And also showed the clip where Klaus Schwab said this is the year they're going to make their move, man. So expect cyber attacks, expect power outages, expect the whole nine, man. All right? But ultimately, it's the will of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. That's what the Most High had lightning strike the Empire State Building and the U.S. Capitol Building, man. That was an omen. That was a sign. Why? Because Satan came. Let me get that John chapter 12, verse 31. John chapter 12, verse 31. Matter of fact, let's get Luke 10:18. That's also good, but let me get Luke 10:18. Luke chapter 10, verse 18. This is what Yahushua said. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. And it's not talking about the literal spiritual demon Satan falling from heaven. He's always in the spiritual realm. His kingdom is falling fast, man. Fast, man. All right? That's what Yahushua said. The prince of this world is going to be cast down. Aisha, man. See, he's making these moves thinking that he's going to speed up his NWO, not knowing it's going to lead to his very demise, man. But the Most High is going to use him to a certain degree because he is the left hand. He is the sword of the Lord, man. Because what's the will of Yahweh Bashim El Shai is to destroy Babylon, all right? And to usher in his son's kingdom, Yahweh Shai, man. That's the only way we could get saved and redeemed. These things have to come to pass, man. That's why, let me get Isaiah the 21st. Isaiah 21. This is a classic precept. This is the prophet Isaiah as he saw the destruction of Babylon, man. He saw the destruction, man. Right? Yeah, we know ancient Babylon got destroyed, but this is also what? Modern day Babylon, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Right? Let me get Isaiah chapter, like I said, 21. It says, right? Isaiah called this place also, Isaiah 47, the virgin daughter of Babylon would ought to be destroyed. So it's not talking about ancient Babylon. All right? This is also, let me get Isaiah 21, the burden of the desert of the sea, as whirlwinds in the south pass through. So it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land. A grievous vision is declared unto me. This is a grievous vision. The treacherous dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media, all the Sion thereof I have made to cease. Which, yeah, this is going into the ancient Persians and the Medes as they destroyed Babylon. But we also know the Medes now is also the Russians when you read Jeremiah the 50 and the 51st chapter. Right? They ruled all the way from Iran all the way up to Armenia. That's that northern army. So we know a lot of the scriptures are twofold. Let me read. Therefore my loins are filled with pain, and pangs have taken hold upon me. So this is a grievous vision. As the pangs of a woman that travaileth, I am bowed down as hearing of it, and I was dismayed at the scene of it. I'm gonna do another vision on that, man. I mean another video on that, man. These visions were grievous, man, when the prophet saw it, man. He said, my heart painted fearfulness affrighted me. The night of my pleasure have turned into fear unto me. So what did Isaiah see? Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. For thus say the Lord sent unto me. And that's all of us. Go set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth. So what did the prophet see? What did they see? And he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses, and a chariot of camels. He saw war, and he hearkened diligently with much heed. And he cried, a lion, my Lord. I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and am set in my ward whole nights. The Lord told us to watch, told us to watch and pray. Watch for what? Watch for the signs, the things that he listed before he would make his second coming. So Isaiah was a watchman upon the watchtower. All the prophets were. And we blowing the trumpet. We telling you war's coming. Bad times are coming. And you see it now, man. And he said, I beheld they cometh a chariot of men, a couple of horsemen. So this is the time of what? War. This is war. War is coming here. War's going to be taking place here and around the world, man. All right. He answered and said unto me, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods have he broken unto the ground, man. That's what Isaiah saw. That's what the prophets saw. And we in that time, we blowing the trumpet. We telling you Babylon's going to be destroyed, man. Right? That kingdom is divided against itself. That kingdom can't stand. The Egyptian going to fight the Egyptian real soon. People going to come up against their kings, their rulers, their princes, their politicians. They're not going to regard any law and order because it's going to be a grievous famine. That's how we saw lightning hit the Empire State Building. This kingdom is going to fall fast, man. And yeah, Aisha, he's thinking that, he's using it for his own depopulation agenda, but it's going to backfire. Right? And then the missile's going to be shot. He's going to go in his bunkers and he's going to get gathered up and go into captivity. Let me get a couple more precepts. So mainly want to report on the things that's happening, man. And like we said, the year just came in. This fool Trump didn't even take office yet. Oh, man, what happened? Yeah, Isaiah 24, verse 10. These are classic precepts. Isaiah chapter 24. And this is going into what? The city of confusion. That's what Babylon is. All right? That's what I'm going to read it now. Isaiah chapter 20, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. This also, I'm going to read 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. We are coming in that time, man. It's going to be broken down. The economy going to be broken down, like I said before, which is going to lead to looting. It's going to lead to rioting. And you're also going to have terror attacks. Like we said, cyber attacks and the whole nine, man. So it's going to be broken down on every side. Anarchy, chaos, right? Psycho, the scripture says, the love of many going to wax cold. It says that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets. That's when people going to want to seek the vision of the prophets. That's when people going to want to be edified. That's when people going to want to be comforted. That's when they're going to seek answers. All joy is darkened. There's going to be no more entertainment, folly. The people just got over this New Year's and Christmas. All that shit going to be dead, man. Right? You not even know where your next meal going to come from. The mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten, and destruction that's coming. Right? The scripture says in Isaiah the 19th chapter, man, there's not going to be any work for Egypt. that the head or the tail or the branch or the rush may do. Right? And like we said before, Shaw, he's orchestrating a lot of these things because he has to bring forth his NWO. We've been saying that's that order ab chaos, man. Order through chaos. Let me get 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. So like I said, man, the year just came in. You know, for you brothers and sisters that's tuning in, you already see, man. So you Israelites that you got 1 foot in the world and you got 1 foot in the truth. Well, I mean, like the Apostle Paul, like concerning the times and seasons, he said, I have no need to write unto you. Right? You're supposed to know, like Yahweh Shai said, can he not discern the signs of the times, man? Right? You're supposed to know what time period you're in, man. So that's what the apostles, he said the same thing. I have no need to write unto you. You're supposed to see these things happening. When they say peace and safety, sudden destruction going to come upon them. They thought when Trump going to go in, you know, America's going to go back to the golden era. That's not going to happen, man. He ain't even step in office yet, and look what's happening. And they have other traps set up for that guy, man. Let's see how long he lasts up there. Right, but let me get 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. These things must come to pass in order for us to get saved. Right? This also expounds on Isaiah, the 24th chapter. It says, 2nd Ezra 16:26, it says, the grapes shall be ripened, who shall tread them? For all the places shall be desolation of men. They're going to die in a war. They're going to die in the civil war. People are going to die in the famine. All right. It says, for that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. For a city they shall be 10 left. Right. There's not going to be hardly anybody left in these cities. People are going to leave the cities. Right. It says, and 2 of the field which shall hide them in the thick groves and the clefts of the rock. Right. You're going to be thick groves. The city's not going to be inhabited. Right. People are going to try to leave the cities. Right. They showed you in that, Netflix came out with a movie last year, Leave the World Behind. And they showed you at the end of the movie that the city was on fire, man. Because I believe they were in Long Island. Right? The cities was on fire, man. Those urban areas are going to be on fire. Because the scriptures are going to go into it. It says, we can read on. It says, for a city they shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in thick groves and the clefts of the rock. Right? Buildings and all kind of infrastructure is going to be destroyed. And an orchard of the olives, upon every tree they shall be 3 or 4 olives. As when a vineyard is gathered, they are left some clusters of them, and dingily seek through the vineyard. Even so in those days they shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. So Ezra saw that. People houses getting searched with the sword, with the gun. That's the modern day sword, man. Like we said, there's not going to be any law and order. The city's not going to be inhabited, right? There's going to be terrorist attacks, all sorts of things happening. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. Man, this is the time. Because why? The scripture also tells you in verse 22 why these things are going to happen, why the city's going to be not going to be inhabited. When you read verse 19, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good. Verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Like, like last year, I remember they was reporting that foolishness, a couple of news reports. You know, inflation is now decreasing, you know, prices are going down, the economy is bouncing back, right? Certain items was on sale. So people thought, well, you know, things are going to get back to normal. And a lot of people thought, you know, when Trump, like we said, mentioned, when he go in, you know, the economy is going to go back to the good old days, man. That's not going to happen, man. All right, let's read on. Let me read that again. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth. They shall think themselves to be in good case. And even they shall evils grow upon the earth, which we've seen, especially last year, man. Right, this war is just brewing. Right, this whole WW3, which we're in the midst of right now. The scripture says sword, famine, and great confusion. We see the terrorist attacks, which is going to lead, like we said, cyber attacks, the economy falling. It's going to lead to famine and great confusion. For many of them that shall dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right? And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. Like they always show you in those apocalyptic type movies. The cities look like a barren wasteland. Nobody's going to be there to clean and maintain the cities. That's why the scripture says, trees shall give fruit, who shall gather them? Right? That's when you're going to have thick groves and people hiding in the clefts of the rock. Nobody's going to be there to inhabit the cities or to maintain the cities. Right? This is coming, man. Right? 3 or 4 left going to be left in the cities, because we read it earlier. We just read it. Bodies are going to be what? Cast out as dung upon the earth. Right? So all these attacks is going to lead to that, man. So, oh man. That's why, man, like we said, man, stay in the spirit, man. All right? We all going to see things. Scripture says, through much trials and tribulations shall we enter the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. And the Lord going to have to be with us in them times, man. All right? So, let me get a couple of more precepts. Oh, let me get Job, the 18th chapter. That's a classic. So he talks about the king of terrors. That's Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Yeah, Aisha, like we said, he's bringing these things, but he's just being used. Right? He's being used, man. The wicked was created for the day of evil. Let me get Job, the 18th chapter. It says, verse 11, terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. So the Lord going to use him for a certain degree, because he is his instrument. But then he's going to drive him to his feet, just like he did to Nebuchadnezzar. Now, he used them to come down on Israel. When you read Jeremiah, the 4th chapter, he was the destroyer of the Gentiles. But then the Lord drove him to his feet, as well as his kingdom. He destroyed it during the time of Belshazzar, man. It says, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death, Yahweh Shai, shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. That's the Lord, man. Right? So who are you supposed to fear? You're supposed to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Don't fear the things that's coming on the planet Earth, man. You're supposed to fear him. All right? I didn't want to make this lesson long. Just want to quickly report on all the mayhem that's happening already, and the year just came in, man. Right? So we have to fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, more than ever. All right? Let me get Psalms, the 33rd chapter, and I may close this out. Psalm chapter 33, verse 18. It says, behold, the eye of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, hope in the judgments, hope in salvation, right? Hope to be changed, right? Then this does not say in Lamentation 3:26. Let me read that. It says, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Right? Be patient. Right? But now we see the day is hastening. So we jump back. Psalms 33, verse 18. It says, behold, the eye of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine, because we are coming in that time. I was so waited for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, be upon us, according as we hope in thee, man. We trusted in his holy name, and we waiting upon him. As the scripture says, he gonna deliver our soul from death and famine, aka Jacob's trouble. We in that time, man. All right. So like I said, man, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I'd like to say, Koholim La Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Shalom.